Okay, ready?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna play my change gate pathway. Tap it for land tax. Pass turn.
All right, I'll untap, upkeep, draw. Um, I guess I'll start off by playing Crumbling Necropolis out tapped and pass.
Draw. I will simply play a mountain and pass.
All right. Oh, draw. I'm gonna play a Hallowed Fountain Shocked and cast Soul Ring and pass.
Okay, on tap. Nobody has more lands than me, so doesn't trigger. I'm gonna play.
So Rasputin like instantly makes infinite colorless mana with Emil.
Ooh, who's Emil?
Can pay 3 and flicker a creature.
Isn't that Flicker Wisp?
No, Flicker Wisp is it's an ETB trigger. Emil is an activated ability you can do over and over again.
Is it a Eldrazi?
No, it's there's an Eldrazi Displacer that can do the same thing as Emil.
Yeah,
But,
Eldrazi Displacer is in
yeah,
here, but
Emil's a unicorn. It's a legendary creature.
Yep. From Jumpstart.
Hey, what now? Okay. Oh, Jumpstart. Okay, I need to look this up. I'm trying to make this into a CDH, and so it's a work in progress.
I mean, that's a lot to ask, but you could definitely put a lot of good combos in there for sure. I'm already
Oh
like,
yeah, it's got
I'm
quite a
already
few.
like my brain's like going off because like I said, I love counters, so I'm like trying to break this thing in my head.
Terramorphic Expanse. I'm gonna use it for an Island right there, and I'm gonna pass the turn. Okay, how do you spell this card?
Emiel, Emil the Blessed.
Yes, Emil the. Oh, here it is. Oh, but it's a green. It's green. It's got a
Oh
green.
yeah, it is green. I always forget that.
That's kind of important.
Yeah. No,
I guess I'll go ahead and play Graven Cairns and pass.
yeah. Eldrazi
Like,
Displacer is the only other thing that does that. Then
yeah, like
on
this
a
commander.
stick like that.
This commander's not cheap.
Yeah, monetarily
Not
wise, no.
not casting cost, like financially.
Oh yeah, he's super expensive.
Is it on the reserve list?
No, he's not.
Yeah, he just hasn't ever been reprinted. I'm pretty sure. Imperial Recruiter, and then I will pass turn. I will let you know here.
I got him last year at MagicCon. I searched all the vendors, and one vendor had him for 120, so I was snatched it up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna play a Watery
Treasonous
Grave.
Ogre.
I really need a green mana source.
Ooh.
I guess he said Treasonous Ogre.
Yep.
Why haven't I thought of putting that in Marchesa?
Now I'm worried. I don't know. I guess I'll pay 2 floating a colorless and cast a Wishclaw Talisman.
Mm-hmm.
Marchesa, are you gonna give it back?
Uh, you know, I will give it back.
All right. Go ahead. It's all you.
Cool. I have a Wishclaw Talisman now.
I'm gonna grab a card and pass the turn.
Cool. top. Nobody has more lands than me. Draw. Razor Tide Bridge. And I will pass the turn.
Oh, I can only use it during my turn. Cool.
Yep. I got my card.
Mentalk, out of curiosity, do you have like the deck list for that on Moxfield? So like after the game, I would be really interested in seeing the deck list if you do.
I do.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, do I want to?
Do you know how to upload that?
I'll go just drop my card for it.
Let me take a look. I actually have it open right now.
So you just go on SpellTable, you click on your name, and then you can hit Edit Deck List.
Okay, hit on my name, click, edit deck list, click.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
just
and I can
post
just
it.
type in the link.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But then when we go to click on it, it's not going to be the one under his name. It's going to be wherever you loaded in the lobby. It's showing one of my lists for your name. So yours is
it'll
on
be under
Gibbons.
mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's submitted.
I see it. I'm not going to look at it right now, but I did get it,
This is
so I'll
tough.
load it up later.
Because part of me wants to
I don't mind you
off
guys
that
looking at
now.
it. I know it's
part
kind
of
of
me
like
wants to
Yeah.
wait.
I'm not
get to
gonna
see-
look at it till after the game. So
I'm
You
not
can
going to
see
look
behind
at
the
it,
curtain.
even though I'm sure whatever you do, I'm probably going to see it coming. You know, like,
Oh, probably. Well, there's a few
We'll play
things.
Hopefully
Engineer
I'll see
Aqueduct
it
this
coming.
land return. And I'll bounce the Graven Cairns to my hand. Only during my turn, so it doesn't necessarily have to be at sorcery speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It does not.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and move to. I had
You will
clean up,
not.
clean up us at the
yeah,
end. I had to.
you-
Yeah, never mind. It's not
Yeah,
good. I think
that
I can
won't
do it.
work.
I thought it'd be cool.
Right.
Um.
Yeah, that's how a lot of combos work, actually. Abusing the
Yeah.
fact that you have to keep rediscarding. That's how Gitrog works.
Yeah. La da dee, la da da, la da dee.
That's why nobody plays Gitrog.
Do I want to switch for a card? I think I need to, so I'm gonna go ahead and pay 1 and tap it, and I'll give it back to you.
Sweet.
And I'm gonna go tutor for something.
Speaking of
I think I
lands,
need to get a
Gitrog,
specific thing just to.
that Head Shredder card is fucking ridiculous. I don't know if you guys have seen some of the shit that card can do. It's fucking nuts.
Head Shredder. Is that the
Yeah.
vehicle from Bloom or not Bloomborough? Duskmorn. Yeah, that card's
Yeah,
heavy.
the artifact.
Yeah.
Yeah, the vehicle. It's fucking nuts, dude. I saw a deck today that was like, it's a standard deck and it plays 3
That card
cards
in my
and
hand.
all lands.
Shuffle.
Like 3 different cards. It's a Head Shredder, the Chocobo, and then something that discovers the Chocobo.
Oh,
And
nice.
it just totally like mills the whole deck of lands and puts them all on the battlefield with surveil triggers.
And then kills with a chocobo.
No, it kills with the chain
Oh
lands.
yeah, yeah.
It doesn't even swing. It just has damage land, ping lands, and
I should have played land first.
play every land off the top of their deck from the Head Shredder because it surveils and you get double triggers. So like you get like 12 surveil triggers and then just hit all these ping lands and kill your opponent.
It's incredible.
Fuck, that is amazing.
It's super gross. Like it's on turn like 4 or 5, doing it all the time. You can stop the combo by blowing up the Head Shredder, or the Chocobo makes it a lot. You don't even need the Chocobo, but the Chocobo makes it a lot more consistent.
I'm going to move
This
to
is
my.
why I love playing. This is why I love playing on this. Like I learn all these amazing fucking cards.
Yeah,
Right,
you could
I'll
probably build that deck in Commander just by like playing Emoti or something. You know what I mean? Like, well, maybe not. You wouldn't have enough surveil lands and enough triggers to do that.
What you doing?
I'm moving to instep. I have to discard down to hand size. I'll discard a Grimgrin Corpseborn and a Graven Can.
All right.
Yep. And a pass.
Dry. Play forced. I will play a Kissick Flame Breather, and I will pass turn.
Tap upkeep, draw. I'm gonna pay 4 and cast the One Ring.
Yep.
I figure why go for a green source when I can just try and draw it, right?
Mm-hmm.
True.
But then I didn't draw it. I'll just let it go. I was wondering though.
Hey, that's a good card. Okay, on tap, draw. Okay. That's a thing. Gonna play an island. Tap. Oh, nobody has more lands than me, correct? Nobody did. Okay. Tap for Soul Attendant. And I'm gonna tap 3 for Fabricate, search my library for an artifact, reveal it, and put it into my hand. Okay. Artifact. Which artifact should we search for? Chromatic Ori. It's going to go into my hand. And I shall pass the turn.
Okay, I'll tap, upkeep, I'll draw. Ooh, that's fine. I think we'll just do that then. I will play a Reliquary Tower as my land for turn. I will tap a blue and a black for. Well, actually, how should I do this? I could do this better. I will tap for 3 and cast a Dark Steel Ingot. And I'm going to tap a blue and a black to cast Baleful Strix to draw a card.
I gain 1 life.
Cool. And a pass.
Alright. I will shock in a Stomping Grounds. That beautiful proxy. And I will play my Treasonous Ogre. And I will pass turn.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, that's really problematic. Sure, I'll go to my turn. Got a land. I lose 1 life, sorry. And then I'll draw 2. Cool. Let's play a Breeding Pool. Shocked. And then I'm gonna pay 2 for 3 visits. And we'll shock a Stomping Ground. And then tap the Stomping Ground to cast Nature's Lore to shock Overgrown Tomb.
My man's out here just killing himself.
To cast an Ignoble Hierarch.
Okay, gain 1 life.
And then I will I will Pizzity his ass. That's what I say. Overgrown Tomb and Stomping Ground.
Yeah.
Okay, so at the beginning of your upkeep, if an opponent controls more lands than you may search your library for up to 3 basic lands, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Okay, I untap, upkeep, look, 3 basics.
Man, if I didn't draw that breeding pool though, y'all were about to watch another 2 turns of me doing nothing.
There's 3 basics. Going into my hand. Okay. Draw my card. Yes. I'm gonna play Snow-Covered Plains. And let's see. One, two, three, four. Kai Kar. Gain 1 life. I'm gonna tap 1. Authority of the Console. Creatures come into play. My opponent's creatures come into play tapped. And whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my opponent's control, I gain 1 life. And that triggers Kai Kar. If it's whenever you cast a non-creature spell, choose 1. I am going to create a Flying Spirit. There it is, my Flying Spirit. And I gain 1 life from a Soul Attendant since the creature entered. And I shall pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Keep. Draw. Ooh. That's fun. I think I'll play a Guild Mage's Forum. His land for turn. Jeez Louise. It's like, what do I want to do is the thing. Because that'll put me at 2 mana if I do that. Fuck it, we'll do it. I will pay Grixis in 1, using the Guild Mage's Forum to cast my commander. She'll enter with the +1/+1 counters. I use the Guild Mage's Forum to pay for a colored mana. I'll go ahead and move to combat. Oh wait, you have that. I will swing Baleful Strix over at Minto. Since you have the most life, dethrone trigger. It's a +1, 2 in the air.
I'll take the 2.
And I'll pass.
Alright.
Do it.
Draw. That's not what I wanted. 1, 2, 3. Nah. Yeah, I can't do very much. We're gonna play an electrostatic field, and we're gonna play.
Comes in tapped.
Oh yeah. We're gonna play Krark the Thumbless. He's got no thumbs. And then I will pass turn.
Alright, on tap upkeep, I'll lose 2 life. Draw. Let's go ahead and draw 3 cards. I'll play a polluted delta. And float a colorless. And yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll tap for 3 and cast fairy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will use the colorless to activate the Wish Claw. We'll give it to Mento.
Ooh. But now it doesn't have any more wishes on it, is that correct?
Right. I'll grab a card out of my deck. And then I'll crack this and grab a basic island. And tap for 4 and cast Displacer Kitten.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It comes in tapped.
Sure. And then I'll tap this Ignoble Hierarch and cast a Green Sun Zenith for X is equal to 0. Cast trigger, flicker, Soul Ring. And then Green Suns will get shuffled back into my deck. I failed to find also. I don't have Dryad Arbor or anything, so. But now I can float 2 colorless and make infinite colorless mana with Teferi.
How much do you make?
Let's make 100. And then that's a lot of colorless mana. Absolutely shit to do with it.
How are you making infinite?
It's a combo with Teferi and Displacer Kitten, and then a rock that makes more mana than it costs. So I can -3 Teferi to bounce my Soul Ring.
Yeah, I see it.
And then I already had 2 mana floating, so I would
Yeah.
just recast Soul Ring for 1 mana and flicker
So
Teferi.
you're infinitely netting 1 mana.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then I'll end it by casting Soul Ring, and that will flicker Teferi, so he'll still be at 4. And I can activate him. So I will minus him and activate him and grab a Wish Claw. To my hand.
Don't I have? Oh, you're returning the Wish Cloud that I had. Gotcha.
Or Wish Claw or One Ring. I guess I take the One Ring. Actually, you can keep your Wish Claw with nothing on it. Yeah, because then I can just recast the One Ring. And flicker Teferi. So I regain protection.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll tap the One Ring to draw 1 card.
Can't you this way?
Can I just
keep
draw
on-
my deck?
You can draw your deck this way. You can just
Yeah.
flicker
Sorry,
the
I've
one ring.
never done this with the One Ring
Yeah.
before.
There you go.
So
And
now
you
I
can
can
draw your
just
deck.
cast a fairy and draw my deck. Yeah.
Combo. Guess
GG.
should have dug for a stifle.
Yeah, I'll just we'll see what
Wait.
I draw into.
Yeah.
Well,
Doesn't-
he's got
It doesn't
protection.
really
Yeah.
matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, protection from everything.
Which you can continue to do, like if you only can produce infinite colorless mana and not able to kill us, you're able to flicker the ring, and keep yourself protection from everything pretty much indefinitely.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I just have to draw until I hit another rock.
Oh yeah.
If once I hit a signet or an arcane signet or something like that, then
Mhm.
I'm fine. Because then
Yeah.
I'll have infinite colored mana and
Yeah.
then I can cast all the cards in my hand.
Yeah, in other words, you got it.
Okay.
Yep. Damn, that was close. Next,
Yeah, I
it
mean
would've been-
the double tutor was really good. The first one was the One Ring because I needed to hit like lands and stuff, and then the second one was Displacer Kitten because I already had Fairy.
Nice.
But I didn't realize that I would have just won the game right there either. I thought I was gonna have to try and dig for it, but GG's.
I should have held mana up with my hero's downfall. Just curses.
It happens.
Yeah,
It's over.
you can take a look at the deck now, I guess.
All right. No worries.
Yeah, what are we walking ballista?
No walking ballista, but I just
Aether
found
Flux
that
Reservoir.